Today's video is sponsored by the lovely creators of Amino apps. Now, if you guys don't know what Amino is, it's basically a huge network of communities and hubs where people can share images, links, thoughts, basically anything they want on a topic of interest. And since I'm an Overwatch YouTuber, of course I joined the Overwatch Amino as well. As you can see here, you can browse through an endless stream of Overwatch content, including awesome fan art, community posts, videos, polls, and a lot more. What I also really like is that this app allows you to join live chat rooms and interact with people on different topics in real time. There's also a lot of options for customization, so you can tailor this app to what you want visually. What I also really like about Amino is that it actually makes you feel like part of a community. The ability to chat with people instantly, discuss gameplay with other players through voice, and finding inspiration through browsing the featured feeds are some of the features that I've personally enjoyed profusely. In fact, if you head over to the Overwatch Amino, you'll find that I've made a blog post introducing myself and asking you guys how would you improve Overwatch and what are some of the things you would change. If you guys want to participate in the discussion, then head over to the iOS or Android App Store or use the link in the description box and download the Amino app, and I'll pick some responses to include in a future video. You guys can also feel free to ask me any questions or DM me directly through Amino. But anyway, let's dive into today's video. First up, I want to apologize to those of you who felt like lately a lot of my videos have been focusing on the negative aspects of Overwatch. I didn't intend for that to happen. I don't plan my videos, and that just happened to be the content that I thought about making at that time, so I do want to say sorry if a lot of you felt like I've just been making videos on toxic behavior in Overwatch, and I will try to keep that in mind in the future. So in today's video, I'm going to be talking about Mercy and whether I think she needs a rework or not. In particular, I'm going to add my perspective on Aria Rose's video. For those of you who follow her, she basically started a new movement called #ReworkMercy, and give you guys my thoughts on this topic. So Aria recently made a video talking about how Mercy needs a rework and how the devs haven't been listening to any sort of feedback that's been given to them on the forums, and hence why she thinks it's good to start a #ReworkMercy movement. And in that video, she also makes some points talking about how we don't need to be aggressive, we don't need to use phrases and things like #DeleteBrig or #BuffMercy and whatnot, but to actually show like we're thinking positively about the game and we want to make change that is good for everyone and not just make Mercy, we don't just want Mercy to be blatantly like strong. And I agree with that. Because on Twitter, I've been using things like #DeleteDoomfist, but in a joking way, because obviously I know the Overwatch team is not going to be deleting Doomfist anytime soon. If we want to enact change as a community of players who love Mercy, we need to do it in a respectful and positive way, rather than do it in a way that's conducive to more hatred and more negativity in a game that's already so full of it. Now, do I think Mercy needs a rework? I honestly kind of think she does. And this is purely from my experience in comp, okay? I don't read the forums, I don't know what people are posting. I know that there's like a massive mega thread on the Overwatch forums talking about the problems with Mercy, but this is what I've experienced, okay? Basically, the thing I think with Mercy right now is that she is very difficult to balance perfectly. I think the devs either make her too strong or they make her underpowered, and right now she's more on the underpowered side. I think I've mentioned this before, but I think that Res is such a game-changing ability that it's a mistake to put it on a cooldown on her E ability, because if you give Mercy too much healing, she becomes the absolute dominant healing support in the game, whereas if you don't give her enough healing, she can't keep her teammates alive, even though she has the ability to res one of them when they die. So we're seeing this right now in the current season, in the current meta. Mercy cannot heal enough, she can't compare to the healing of decent Moira and Ana players. However, Res is still a very valuable ability, so people still see her as playable and decent, especially when she's played as a secondary healer. The problem is, outside of Valkyrie, which isn't even that amazing, it's decent right now, Mercy just isn't that fun to play, and she's pretty much a healing bot. In fact, I mentioned this in my super jump video. I find the most appealing aspect of her right now is using the super jump trick, which isn't even meant to be a part of her kit, so that should be saying something. I feel like in most games I play in competitive, I don't really have control over where the game's going, and I feel like I don't really have impact as Mercy. You either get really great teammates and you win easily, or you get really bad teammates and you lose, no matter what you do. I agree that the buff to her ultimate charge rate and the healing during Valkyrie has made her a bit better to play, but at this point I think that they just need to give her another rework, honestly. Perhaps buffing Mercy's healing outside of Valkyrie by a tiny bit might put her in a good spot, but honestly, you guys have given such great suggestions and ideas, whether it's through YouTube comments or on Twitter or on the forums, that would make her such a more engaging hero to play, that I think Blizzard honestly should rework her again. In saying that, I don't think Mass Res should come back because it was such a problematic ability for the game and the community, but there have been so many other great suggestions that have been provided, even Loomies, of like doing more healing. The closer you are to your teammate that you're healing would make Mercy so much better, and I think it's worthwhile for the dev team to explore these possibilities, given that, you know, Mercy is one of their most popular heroes. But anyway guys, I just wanted to voice my opinion and support of Aria's #ReworkMercy movement. I know that there aren't many content creators or YouTube channels anymore that even care about Mercy, so I feel like it's our responsibility to keep campaigning for this change that we want to see. I know that some of you guys who watch my videos might not play Mercy, and you might be thinking, oh, this isn't such a good idea, like I don't even care about Mercy, so this doesn't concern me. But trust me, I really do believe that a rework for Mercy will be good for the whole community in general, and not just Mercy players. So if you guys have any comments, suggestions, or if you want to get involved, then please use #ReworkMercy and tag me on my Twitter account, and make sure to mention the official Overwatch account as well, just so we can get maximum visibility. I feel really grateful that I have this platform where I can share my opinion with you guys and have you guys respond as well, whether you agree or disagree with me, so thanks again for listening. Lately I felt pretty creative, that's why I've been uploading so much, and I really do hope that you enjoy the stuff that I'm putting out, and I hope that I can keep doing that for you all. And yeah, that's it from me guys. If you're new here, make sure to subscribe and turn on the notifications because I upload every 2 to 3 days. Otherwise, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.